Well, I mean, if I had to put a stamp on the two biggest political risks that are going to face firms in 2024, it would have to be both perceptions of and implications of the US elections. I think the process and outcome of those polls will have profound implications for regulatory risk, for market perceptions, and for alliance structures, which will have ramifications right around the world. And then similarly, I think on the China side, the biggest risk is just how Xi Jinping and the Communist Party actually tries to dig its way out of the flatlining economy that it's got right now. China, second largest economy in the world, driver of growth in Asia. Many companies in this part of the world are really deeply concerned about how China is going to deal with that. On the positive side of things,
to that point,
yeah.
Sorry, go ahead, Steve.
No, I was just going to say, on the positive side of those big issues in 2024, I think you just saw it at the APEC summit, around the edges of it, and I think you'll see it in coming months that the US and China are trying to put a ceiling on their tensions, and for very pragmatic and domestic reasons. Xi Jinping wants to fix his economy. He doesn't need that problem exacerbated by a continued downward spiral of trade tensions and technology tensions with the US.
Right.
And similarly, the Biden administration has got an election to deal with, and it doesn't need to be distracted by Beijing.
To your point about China needing to dig itself out of the economic hole, might it do a look over here trick and make a move on Taiwan next year, especially as Taiwan also has a presidential election?
Taiwan does have a presidential election, and it's one of the more interesting ones that we've had in a long time. I'd caution, though, that Taiwan has a fairly honourable history of not being the tail that wags the dog when it comes to heightening cross-strait tensions, for kind of pretty obvious and self-interested reasons. But on your point about is this a time for China to do drastic things across the Taiwan Strait? And the answer, in my opinion, is an absolute definitive no. I mean, tactically and strategically, they can't pull it off. But
we've got to wrap it up there, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Thank you very much indeed for joining us.
No problem.